Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Passetti Homestead. Ryan and I have been to a discussion about doing a tiny home on a slab foundation and then a tiny home on wheels. We just got done talking to an architect today about doing a tiny home foundation, doing a tiny home on a slab foundation, and now we have enough information to kind of compare the two. What do you think?
I think it was a really good meeting with her. It was the first time where we had someone tell us we could build the home.
Yeah.
All the other architects said that they really didn't do that.
It's been kind of difficult.
They didn't do it, or instead of taking the home you want to build, they just show you what we already have designed and pick from one of those.
Yeah.
And so
Had a lot of that.
I felt like she did a good job of going through every room step by step, deciding what's going to be in the room, what its purpose is, and then giving us really good alternative ideas of, hey, have you thought of tweaking it like this, or maybe
Yeah.
adding this to it, so that she really appreciated the property that we're on, the house we're at, and she understood why we want to mimic the house that we're in now. That's on the
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
And this building something that looks like it's from the same time period as the house that's here now. So everything in the property goes together. Where are you leaning right now as far as architect versus tiny home on wheels after the meeting?
The
with
tiny
her?
home on wheels will be quicker and easier to just get out here, get it set up, and then move in.
Besides the power situation.
Yeah, besides the power situation.
Yeah.
But the slab foundation, I feel like we can make it more of us, and then it'd be easier to mimic this house. With a tiny home, it's not gonna be so easy.
Yeah,
To
you
pay
can
homage
get the
to this house.
style, but
It
won't,
wouldn't.
it
Yeah.
won't look like it was built at the same time
Yeah.
as this house. I
Yeah.
mean, this house has a lot of history in it, and we want to respect that
Yeah.
out here. And so,
And I feel like she really listened to our concerns about what we want and what we don't want. And if there was something that we wanted to do that wasn't necessarily up to code, she would give us an alternative suggestion about, okay, well, maybe you should do this instead.
to get it in code,
Yeah.
so that we
Yeah.
are in code, and say, the house we're in was not built to code,
Yeah.
because it was built before there was code. So now trying to build it similar but still within the modern code, she knew what to do to get it to fit the codes and everything like that. So we are going to be, by law, no issues with insurance, no issues with the county or the city getting it set up.
And I'll tell you the part I did like. In our original floor plan, we had a certain size closet. She made it so that I could have a bigger closet.
She
So,
did.
2 thumbs up for that.
Yes. Yes, you get a bigger closet now, yes. My closet, though, is remaining the same size. So everyone's happy, I guess. We're all happy. But no, yeah, the closet idea was really cool.
Yeah.
I really like that. Because even now, you have to, in our old house, you had to put your summer and winter clothes, some of the stuff that's only winter and only summer, kind of in storage. And in this setup, it's not, you should not have that problem. And because of that, in another room that's kind of next to it, we'll actually have more wall space instead of
Yeah.
closet space, where we don't need as much closet space, and we'll have that room for your sewing desk and everything like that now in our office and study area. So, yeah, she came with some really cool ideas that we hadn't thought of. Not trying to take us out of what we wanted to do, but how to improve on what we wanted to do instead, compared to the other architects that only wanted to.
Just cut and dry.
They built, they build the same 2 or 3 style homes, and they don't want to differentiate because they build them. They know how they work. It's so easy for them to push those out like a manufacturing line. They don't want to really spend the time and extra effort to build a customized
And it's not
house.
like what we want is difficult. It's pretty simple.
It is simple. Yeah, it's really simple. It's not a common style,
Yeah.
but our contractor that we have has looked at the house and he loves the idea of it. It was just getting the architect to do it. And even he said, it's such a simple design. He said that we should just build it ourselves
Yeah.
because it's so simple.
Yeah.
And if we could both take off 6 months and do
That's
it
not gonna
ourselves,
happen.
then
That's
yeah,
not
but
gonna-
we both can't do that. But I think he's going to really work with us in making it what we want. So, no, we're still
weighing the pros and
yeah,
cons.
pros and cons
Yeah.
of the on wheels, on the slab, but we are going to have the architect draw up the designs, kind of then take it to our contractor, get those estimates on what it's going to be to cost to build, and then really weigh out what we'd rather do. And then going through the county for permitting and all that.
Yeah.
The pros and cons of permitting for a tiny home on wheels as opposed to on slab.
Yeah.
So that's where we are. It was an awesome meeting. She did a great job.
She did a really good job.
Really personal. She kind of just works out of her house, kind of does this for people one-on-one, so she gives it that special attention, that touch of uniqueness that people want. And so we really liked it, and once we get a permanent idea, the designs and the plans are drawn out, we're going to do a video once we have those plans. And so we can show you all what they look like, and then maybe ask our viewers, vote. This is the tiny home we were looking at. This is the permanent slab. How do you like both different models?
Yeah.
And then they can tell us what they think.
You could also give us suggestions too. If you're already in a tiny home,
Yeah.
let us know how you like it and
Exactly.
what tips you might have in order to make it easier to maneuver from a regular size home into a tiny home.
Yeah, or on wheels or on
Slab, either way.
Either way, yeah. So thanks for joining us. We're going to keep you updated on tiny home. I think we are starting to do tiny home Tuesdays. So every Tuesday, we're going to try to do a tiny home Tuesday video just on our progress of transitioning to this style of living. So sign us off.
All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you like this, see some of our other videos as well. See y'all later.
See ya.